Welcome to Ultimate Survival Gear. Today, as you guys can see, I have another something, boots or shoes, we'll find out, from Jack Wolfskin. Now, from my previous review of Jack Wolfskin, I was very impressed with those boots, those hiking boots that I reviewed from them. And these are some more hiking boots from Jack Wolfskin, and these are, again, Wolfskin. Wait, I'm sorry, not Wolfskin. This is Jack Jeez, I can't talk today. Woodland, alright? Woodland from Jack Wolfskin. Check these out. Now, let me tell you guys, if there is one type of ultimate survival boot that I like, because this is not any regular kind of boot review, this review is specifically for my ultimate survival boots section, alright? If something bad happened, and these are the boots you were wearing, and you were surviving, you were fighting, you were climbing, running, whatever, I don't know, whatever you need to survive, would they be good, right? Now, if there is one type of survival boots that I absolutely prefer 100%, this is it right here. Very lightweight, super comfortable, very flexible, still plenty of awesome features like waterproofing, amazing outsole, comfort is extremely important for me, and very acceptable price. These are not ridiculous in any way. In fact, these are actually only $90 currently on Amazon. So yeah, you can tell that I'm very impressed already with these boots as well. The link for Amazon is in the description below, guys. So check it out, That's a fantastic boot. But let's get into the one by one details, all right? Starting from the criteria number one, right? How do we make the judgment if this will help you survive or not? Criteria number one, comfort level. All right, so in order to test the comfort level of all the boots, of all the shoes that I review on this channel, I do a 3-mile run, non-stop, 5-mile walk, non-stop, right after the run, so it's a little hard, 8 miles overall, it's okay, I have to deal with it. And these boots over here, probably some of the best boots that I had to review whenever it comes to running, walking. Man, running in these were honestly even more comfortable than my Nike running shoes that I have for my street, for my normal street running. Fantastic comfort level. There are, of course, a few factors that contribute to that comfort level. Let's start from the very first one. It's, of course, this size. And we got our scale over here. This is size 10. Let's see exactly how heavy or light they are. 14.6. Now, in order to kind of give you overview, reference number, right, to look at, if you are looking for something lightweight, obviously something that is easy to run in, something easy to walk in for miles and miles, because obviously the lighter your boots are, the longer you can run, the longer you can walk. You want something under 20 ounce. The more under 20 ounce the boots are, the lighter they are. The more over 20 ounce they are, the heavier it gets, all right? So 20 ounce is kind of that middle ground, right? At 20, it's okay. Less than 20, lighter. More than 20, heavier. 14.6, well under 20 ounce. For a mid-sized boot with all the features, with all the waterproofing, with this amazing outsole, holy cow, that is very impressive. Jack Wolfskin, you guys did fantastic job there, but it doesn't end there. Let's move further to another thing that contributes to the comfort level, and it's the inner sole. Let me take out that inner sole, and nothing crazy over here. Nicely shaped, a little bit on a thinner, flimsier side, but still, I'm not complaining. Good heel bed right here, decent overall shape, arch support over here. Now, once you remove it, there is really nothing. It goes straight into the harder outsole. That's it. But then we also do have the padding throughout the whole boot. We have here padding in the tongue. All right, nice padding. There is a very nice padding here in the shaft, and this is very soft material. And in fact, the whole padding, it goes throughout the whole boot, which is excellent. I cannot tell you guys. Just for comparison purposes, I cannot tell you how many times I get a freaking boot and it is nicely padded throughout the whole thing, except where it matters the most, right freaking here, what is the hardest freaking rubber. So they pad the whole thing except this. And on the inside, obviously, when your toe is touching this, it gets fatigued, so it ruins the whole experience. Not the case here. Great job, Wolfskin. Jack Wolfskin. Mr. Wolfskin. I love it. Great job. Now, of course, another little factor worth mentioning here that contributes to comfort level is the flexibility of the bottom sole. And you probably already noticed, it is very, look at this. It's very, very flexible. So yeah, you can definitely use these as trail running shoes if you're looking for trail running shoes and you want a little bit more protection than your regular trail running shoes, you know, like a sneaker looking ones. Honestly, I will be getting myself a pair of these. I freaking love them. All right, let's move on to the criteria number 2. Proofing and protection. Now, proofing wise, yes, these are waterproof. Yes, waterproof. They use a Texapore waterproofing, which is very similar to Gore-Tex. It is a special membrane that is implemented into the fabric that is lightweight and breathable, but it does give you that waterproofing. Now, whenever it comes to the waterproofing, one thing that I'm a little bit not a fan of is the gusseting of the tongue. I think Wolfskin, the Wolfskin could have done a little better job, because if you can see, we have the whole shaft, right? The whole shaft is about 6 inches, right? The lowest part of the shaft is about 4.5 inches right here to give you an opening, all right? But the gusseting is only about, it's less than 4 inches, barely 4 inches, maybe even 3.5 inches. So utilizing the whole 6 inches of shaft that there could have been of waterproofing, they only utilized half of it, a little bit more than a half, and a little bit disappointing because they could have done a much better, much more waterproofing if they had gusseting of the tongue going a little bit higher into the shaft. But not a big deal, still not a big deal, just my kind of personal opinion, reviewing hundreds of boots, kind of, you know, getting there. But let's move on to the protection now. Protection wise, again, they did a great job. Jack did a great job. I'll just say Jack did a great job. As you can see, the toe, it has a nice reinforcement, harder material going here, pretty good. This is very soft, but this is decent. Honestly, it would be nice to give it a little bit higher up right here. If you know, if a small rock is falling or something like that, would be nice, but not a big deal. Obviously, you have a lot of padding in the shaft. I mean, this is decent padding, so it will definitely give you protection for your ankles, for sure. The heel is reinforced, and of course, this awesome outsole. Yes, very nice, hard layer of rubber going here to protect you from the bottom. All right, let's move on to the criteria number 3, quality and the design features. Now, quality-wise, I rely on your opinions, guys. People who had these boots for years, people that did crazy things with these boots, let me know, guys, in the comments below. That would be really, really appreciated by me and by all the other viewers. We always love the strengths of the community, the knowledge of the community, right? Sharing the experiences. But I also rely on Amazon reviews, and currently these do have 370 reviews, almost 5 stars. So these boots are very popular on Amazon, and I mean, honestly, I can see why. Phenomenal freaking boots. Fantastic. I absolutely freaking love them. I'm sure that number will grow quick, okay, from the moment I'm making this video. And whenever it comes to the design features, usually here I talk about the lacing system. Lacing system here is very basic. I mean, you can tell that they try to save weight on the lacing system, so there's really nothing. The hooks are all fabric. All of them are closed hooks, no open hooks, which in hiking, having open hooks kind of helps, at least one pair. I think it would have been nice if this right here was an open hook pair, but again, not a huge deal. Honestly, I maybe even kind of like the fact that all of the hooks are closed, because if you buy these in black, you can easily use them as your tactical boots, because look how tactical they look, and they're way more comfortable than a lot of tactical boots out there. Trust me, guys. So if you're looking for, if you're law enforcement or you're in the military and stuff like that, for your training, for, all this sort of stuff that you're doing combat, pretty good option. All right, check them out. All right, let's move on to the criteria number 4 now, outsole traction and stability. Now, whenever I do my runs and my walks, I do them on a variety of different surfaces, specifically to test the outsole as well. I start with older asphalt, going into the newer tarmac, then dry sand, dry grass, wet grass, rocky road, trail surface, and then coming back, I test them on the marble and I test them on the tile. And I also actually test them on the rubber flooring too. Yeah, I have a gym with rubber flooring. So yeah, you can probably see the video. Not probably, you see the videos of me jumping around in them, but whatever, off topic. My only complaint, okay? My only complaint, and tactical guys, combat guys, you're gonna appreciate this one. On the marble and tile, they're squeaky as hell. So if you are getting these for your tactical situations, make sure that you are not gonna be on marble and tile, alright? Because if you're trying to hide from someone, if you're trying to be whatever, this will, yeah, they're very loud. But other than that, this outsole is phenomenal. I love it. Excellent traction, excellent stability, great balance between aggression and flatness. These little grooves that look like ninja stars, they're very, very aggressive. These triangles, they're not as aggressive, but still very good on like wet grass, for example, where you need that grippiness, where you need that aggression. These ninja stars definitely do help with that. And on the sand, you don't dig in too much because there is not, it's overall, as you can see, it's overall pretty flat. So well done, Jack, you did a great job there. Let's move on to the criteria number 5 now, temperature. Now, while these are waterproof, I don't think that they will be that much good in the winter. I mean, you can implement insulated socks and would be pretty warm in these in the winter because they're waterproof, kind of make it work. But still, because they're overall very light, very breathable, it might get pretty cold pretty quick in these, all right? There is no kind of insulation. But on the plus side, all the other seasons, and I'm saying like there are plenty, all the other 3 seasons, all right, including the summer, including here in Florida, 92, 93 degrees weather, it was absolute breathe. I absolutely love it. Like I said, my trail running boots, that's a great option. It's a great option between being a hiking boot, between being a trail running shoe, between being the tactical boot. Fantastic. I absolutely love it. So, temperature-wise, great job, Jack. Let's move on to the criteria number 6, the sizing. Now, here I wanted to mention one important thing. So far in my experience, Jacks, the boots from Jack, they do run a little bit on the smaller side. This is the same case here as well. So get yourself at least half a size bigger, but now it doesn't end there. Usually I do recommend getting all your boots, tactical, hiking, work boots, getting half a size bigger regardless, to have a little bit of extra space here. So my normal shoe size is 9.5, and I get all my boots in size 10. Now, these in size 10 fit me without any problems, but I don't have that extra space. So for me, I would go with 10.5 in these, and they would be perfect. So keep that in mind. Again, that's why I like Amazon, because you can buy stuff, doesn't fit you, you send it back without any problems, there's no hassle. I like that. That's why I buy the boots from Amazon all the time. But let's move on to the criteria number 7 now, the conclusion, pretty much. Balance of application. If something bad really happened, I don't know, revolution, or I don't know, crazy virus from somewhere came in, and I don't know, think about it. My imagination is not very good. Maybe crazy pharmaceutical companies started developing something scary, some kind of injection that turned people into monsters, I don't know, whatever. Would this be good to survive in? You had to leave your house, you had to, carry a freaking 50-pound bug out bag, right? And then you had to fight on the way these monsters with these injections, and then you had to climb. I don't know, listen, guys, whatever. Don't make fun of my imagination, all right? Would this be good to survive in, all right? I think this would be fantastic. Honestly, being serious, freaking amazing. Like I said, great balance between the hiking shoe, between the trail running shoe, and the tactical shoe. And this is really what I'm looking for whenever it comes to the ultimate survival boots. This is right here what I am kind of, trying to find, trying to share with you. On a kind of a side note, I also started building a climbing wall in my house. Yes, so on all my future reviews, hopefully I'll finish it by my next review. I will start implementing my climbing advice too. Not necessarily an advice on climbing, but advice on whether these would be good to climb in. All right, and now I'm pretty sure these would be pretty good for climbing, but I cannot wait to test them out on my climbing wall and see how they handle. But for the future reference, yes, it's coming, so it's gonna be even better. And the very last criterion, which kind of helps you make up your mind for sure, once and for all, without even thinking, without any hesitation, is the price. Price is absolutely phenomenal for everything this boots provides. Provide, okay? $90. Now, there are plenty of different colors available. You can get them in tan, you can get them in kind of like a funky brown, whatever the hell, blue. Yeah, but my favorite, obviously, black, because that becomes, all of a sudden, it becomes a tactical boot. All right, you know, just by having it in black color. Fantastic price, $90. It is unbelievably hard to compete with all the other boots that are out there. Honestly, so far, this is, I would say, definitely in my top 5 of all-time ultimate survival boots. I freaking love it, and I will definitely be getting myself a pair to forever, to, you know, to do all my hiking, to do all my whatever training that I do in these, because I really do love these. Jack, you did a great job. I'm definitely impressed. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. Before I let you go, I wanted to ask for your help. If you enjoyed this review, if you think what I'm doing is helpful, please consider helping me out through Patreon. I have been making about $2,000 from YouTube on my previous channel, and they took away all my money. In fact, they freaking stole $2,000 from me and didn't pay me back. Whatever. But if you can help me through Patreon, the link is in the description below. I would really appreciate it. I'm not asking for a lot, just $1 a month. If I can get $1 a month from all of you guys, that would be just amazing. Then I can buy more boots and make more reviews, more content to this channel, and not rely on freaking ungrateful and unappreciative on whatever YouTube, unreliable YouTube. So please consider that. And thank you very much, guys, for watching. Always appreciate it. If you want to be part of this and you want to watch my future reviews, make sure to subscribe, make sure to click that notification button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.